So how will we go about getting them down from there? Do we got to go through the window, or can we put a ladder up? I don't know. I think if you get up at that window right there, you just grab an ankle and drag him back in. Yeah. No, we'll have Kai give him the once over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we got all of them. We're good. Although, could someone maybe put pants on my cousin again? That would be good before the bridal party starts arriving. All right, good game. Oh, look who woke up. They're putting coffee and breakfast out in the dining room. If you want to go grab yourself some, I would highly suggest it at this point. You sleep good? Oh yeah, don't worry about that. We're gonna get Lucian down. They're gonna go get some ladders, or maybe they could probably just pull him through the window. I mean, considering the scale and the amount of people that have been here lately, I think this went pretty well. Do you remember our wedding? Yeah. This is nothing, Dominic. No, she hasn't come down yet. I think it's kind of starting to hit her, but you know, that's nerves. That's what happens when you get married. Well, you didn't have nerves when we got married. You'd kind of been at that rodeo before. Dominic, she's gonna be fine, okay? It's her second wedding. Maybe it's a little bit different, but you know, it wasn't like she didn't have a big wedding before. And I let Tone pick basically everything, you know, and Aunt Martha just sort of fine-tuned it a little bit. Dom, I just let her do it, okay? It was cheaper than hiring a wedding planner, and I figured I owed it to her, okay? Her house blew up and her dad died last year, all right? She had to have something to do. And all the good photographers are coming from all the good magazines. It's gonna be the day that we both need, okay? Celebrated social media icon finds love again on beautiful palatial estate during Pride. You're welcome. I wrote the write-up for you. I don't know, Dom. I just figured that it sounded better than lesbian wedding taking place to restore International Crime Alliance, okay? It sounded a little bit better than that. You gotta give it to me for that. And you know what? Frankly, you should be lucky that the Maraschinos and the Piattas are able to make this happen, all right? I would have had them marry into my family, but we don't have the right kind of gays for that. Your mother better be on that fucking plane, okay? Did you explain it to her the way that I did to you, how this is sort of a spin on a new tradition of marriage for alliance? People have been doing it for thousands of years, Dom, okay? We just gotta modernize. This is what we gotta do now, okay? Trust me, you're gonna look back at this 10 years later and be like, oh my God, she was right. Again, it's been good, but I wanna keep it good, okay? All the families are gonna come this weekend. We're all gonna get our yayas out. We're gonna eat some good food. There's gonna be a fucking pig. All right, so we're doing Jan's ceremony in the morning with her family. That's gonna be in the tent over there. I don't know what the fuck's happening. I did a quick Wikipedia read. And then we're gonna have the afternoon service for your family in Ragnelle's private chapel. It might not be Catholic, but it is from the 10th century, okay? You take what you can get. You know, Dom, when I was over there before, I wasn't really partaking in the culture and expanding my horizon. I was running from pirates and trying not to get my family murdered. You know, I didn't really have time to pick up a guidebook or go on a tour. I don't know, they carry each other around and then they throw shit at each other, and I don't know. The clothes are really cute. They are both wearing dresses. Tony called in a couple of favors, and then Irina called in a couple of favors, and don't worry about the dresses, okay? They're both wearing dresses. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to make sure that all the criminals are scraped off of the lawn and hidden away after last night's big welcome party blowout, all right? Go get some coffee. Are you eating? What are you eating? Do more of that. And everybody, it is T-minus 24 hours until Ragnelle sees the wedding of the century. Everybody get up! Actually, nope, they called Charles and Diana's wedding the wedding of the century. We gotta find something else to call it. I am not harboring that energy in this house. Good morning, family. Mwah. Mwah. What? I get to see you two maybe a little bit half of the time each year, all right? I gotta baby you a little bit. I'm running out of time. Michael, where are we with the menus for the wedding banquet? See, I never would have thought to put those two and two together, but you go tell the kitchen staff about that, and then you go outside. You go outside, at least for a little bit today, all right? You've been cooped up in here since you got here, all right? Go. You not want to go hang out with Jan's cousins a little bit? They're going to go hang out by the pools later. I think that would be good for you. Honey, remember how we talked about how important this weekend is for me, but also your aunt and your dad and basically his entire family? I know they're scary and they're really stupid, but you could afford to maybe go make sure that they're a little bit in a better mood, okay? Go be friendly. You're Italian. Baby, trust me, I know exactly what kind of people they are. And let's just say, with the men in what's gonna be Auntie Jan's family, God doesn't give with both hands, okay? Go. Breakfast done, bathing suit on. Put on sunscreen. I know you're Italian, but you still burn. Morning, Kai. Everything all right up there? Okay, they're getting him. Yep. I told you. You just grab an ankle and you pull him back in through the window. If it's not one thing, it's another with this family. Last summer, it was a tooth. This summer, it's a finger. I see, you told me that wasn't a big deal, and I felt like you did it before, and I keep forgetting that you worked in the fucking ER on Long Island. Was it bad? No? Listen, tomorrow, everything's gonna go very smoothly. I've given very fervent instructions for everybody to water down all the booze, just to be safe. We can't have any more fucking international incidents, especially not after we literally just took the caution tape off of this house. I haven't really thought about that. I know she wants me to say something, but I don't know what to say here. I just feel like everybody else has had so much to say, and I've just sort of been sitting in the back a little bit. I don't mind it, it's different. Well, at least the one cousin I won't have to worry about is Kieran. You two have been sneaking back and forth between each other's rooms ever since that we came down here. Did you think that after Thanksgiving I wouldn't have this whole place lined up with cameras? Oh yeah. No, Owen and I have been very vigilant about what goes on in here. Him, not so much. He doesn't really like to think about that. He just sort of turns a blind eye. But I know you two are being careful, right? I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. It's the mommy in me. I can't help it. But you two are being careful. With everything else that's fucking been going on, that is the least of my concerns. And I always said, if you earn your way back in, I'm not going to get too deep into your personal life, and you've more than earned your way back in. Cheers. What's she need? What's going on?